preseason, well, off-season time. I need to hire everything. What's going on, Vernon? Gonna pay this guy out the ass. Help me from getting injured. Wish you could jump it faster than this. Gonna offer more than $3 million. Watch. Maybe more. Lost 17-14 in the Super Bowl. I went into that game with my backup quarterback and my number one receiver was hurt. So yeah, I'm happy with the season. Yeah, we're gonna give this guy more. Getting 4 exactly, why not? Now we need a scout. Don't need to worry about that. This is what I need. Defensive line guys. In fact, that's even better. Yeah. Apparently my scout's still hired, so that's good. Don't need a head coach. My team is gutted. I'm going to show you all my roster here in a second. Look at this shit. I have no left tackles. Although, right there, Colton Miller, he'll be moved to left tackle after the season. No tight end on my depth. No fullback. 2 quarterbacks. That's my 2 running backs. Yeah, so it looks like I might have to start moving some players. Now, defense. Look at this. No right end, really, to speak of, because these guys are both although I wish PJ Hall could develop. Oh, Melvin turned into something decent. Don't have a free safety to speak of. If I can't land a free safety, I'm going to see if Joseph or Obi can make the job. Key's going to be my linebacker because Mac is going to play left end. See, they got Key at left and middle. That's crazy. There's Trap. I need some serious depth. So yeah, it's fun. That's right, Trade Center, ladies and gentlemen. I have shit for cap. I need to make some money. Look at that cap hitting 11.2. Holy hell. Look at that. 10.2. This craziness. That's what it'd be. Wow. Here's my picks. 1 and a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 number 2s. 3, 4, 4 number 3s, a 4, 2 5s, 2 6s, 2 7s. See if I can do this. I don't want to pick late. Thank you. Just dump 2 7s for a 5. I'm gonna keep trying to move up the draft, watch. 2 6s. Let's take the next team, why not? NFC only. See if we can get it from Tampa Bay. Boom, thank you. I ain't gonna be able to afford all these players, bro. Whoa. I doubt I'll get a 2 out of this, but I'm gonna take a shot. I knew it'd be declined. What do they need? I don't have anything like that to offer them, though. He has less value than the pick. That's hilarious. That means you're a bum, son. Took it. Bye. Yo. 1, 2, 5 number 2s now. That's crazy. Ain't gonna take this, but I'm gonna try. Okay, let's see if they'll give me a 3. Wow, declined it. Okay. Let's try the next team. Yeah, they needed some picks. Gotta see if I can put some people on the trade block. Still out 5 weeks. My God. Sure, I'm putting everybody on the trade block. Watch. No, can't afford to lose him. None of my line now. That's kind of stupid. You can change all that shit. Wow. People can literally go in here, oh, change this. I mean, really? Wow. That's dumb. I can literally edit this contract. Get the fuck out of here. That's probably how some people cheat. Well, as you see, top left-hand corner, it says cap room negative 4 million, which means I can't sign no damn body. No damn body. That's alright. So means we back out this bitch. And we advance. See if we can make some cap room.
All combine stats such as the 40-yard dash are now available in scouting. Check it out.
Kyle Shanahan, hired by Tennessee. I'll be damned. Okay. Okay. Look at that jump. 52nd. Jesus. I don't know why I bothered to do that, but okay. Damn. This is going to be a beast of a player to get. Okay. Not middle linebacker to speak of. My God, that's pathetic. He's not too bad though. I mean, considering. What to do, what to do, what to do. Had to respond to a message. My apologies. Jesus. Yeah, now the trade offers come in. So we'll get to all them trade offers here in a minute. Show. It's good, Callum. My man, Callum. It's always good to see you, buddy. Every once in a while, I'd like to click on a guy, and all of a sudden it's like, bling! And you're like, oh, smokes, he's better than they projected. By like this, undrafted is the projection. You click it, and it, like, you discover he's a second or third round talent. Love to see that happen. I never see it, and it doesn't, maybe it happens, I just don't see it. Well, over the cap right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know. Therefore, I need to make some trades. If all goes well today, Callum, GWA will be roughly 1 o'clock Eastern Time, which is, what, 9:30 now? So in about 3.5 hours is the plan. I'm going to be trying to wake my kids up here probably within the next half hour. Or as soon as I'm done here with this, take them up to the store. Still got a little bit of school shopping to do, and I want to get back before my wife gets off for work because she leaves around 12:30. So between 12:30 and 1 is when I will get my dishwasher running, when I'll get my laundry going. I'll sit down and do the show, and then when the show is over, it'll be time to empty the dishwasher and switch the wash. Look at this, I got trade offers for 3 beasts. We'll go with Jenkins first. I really don't want to trade these guys. I really don't. This is what I'm needing right here, players. I need players. I like the idea of Mac, but I'd have running backs. I don't have any tight ends at all. Damn. Second round next year, a 6 this year, and a 6 next year. I'm gonna come back to that. Okay. What we got for Cooper? It's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. No. No, do not offer me Latavius Murray like that. For those of you unaware, I'm a huge Latavius Murray fan. I just can't see. If it was like a second, I'd have been all over that. same suspects. What the hell? What's the offer for Mac? This is going to be the hardest one to accept. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh, come on now. Are they out there ever loving mine? I am not trading him for that garbage. To the draft we go. Oh boy. See the free agency roundup. Whoa, 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 what the hell? Okay. Went back to the Saints, nice. Yeldon went to the Vikings. Wow. Bridgewater went to KC. Nick Foles is now a Bear. Interesting. 2 quarterbacks for the Saints. Ain't seeing much out of my division. Delaney Walker going to the Lions. On a 2-year deal. That means he's going to retire after that. Yo, my division is like quiet. There's a division pickup. We signed a couple linemen, I see. Damn. Who they get Oka for? Oh shit. Yo, the Bills is everywhere. Yo. The Bills just won't stay away. See right there, that's the man I wanted. I wanted to bring Whitehead back. Could not do it. Could not afford him. Made me mad. Just want to make some cuts, but I figured, fuck it. They lost Gilchrist. I have no idea where I need to go first in the draft, y'all. I really don't.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
I'm just going to be like skipping ahead to the next pick through the first round, and then I'll just skip to my picks.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
Yo, the tight end went #1 overall. What the hell?
The 49ers are now on the clock. 49ers have just made Fuller their guy. Let's go to Adam for more.
He's a receiver that started getting a lot of attention following an incredible all-star performance. He was always known as a reliable target,
10.
but he went above and beyond during the exhibition game, catching everything thrown his way. Even though he was facing off against some of the top defensive backs in this class, he was able to create separation and make plays. He followed the All-Star game with great combine and pro day workouts, showing just how athletic he really is. I think we'll see him quickly grow into an NFL caliber receiver for this team through the course of the season.
Well, okay.
The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Cowboys have just made Griffin their guy. Let's hear more about him from Adam.
I'm not surprised to see him taken with this pick, given he was probably one of the most dominant defensive linemen in college this season. His combination of athleticism and set of pass rush moves gave college offensive linemen fits and gave him a leg up on the rest of the competition. Pass rushers are at a premium in the NFL these days, and when someone with his talent is available, you need to take him. If his performance this season is any indication, he has the potential to be a playmaker on the defensive line for years to come.
The Titans are now on the clock.
So I could go tight end. I'm going to go tackle because he's over here. But I need defense.
The Titans pick is in. Let's go to Adam with more on Cooper.
Every year, the rookie who runs the fastest 40 at the Combine seems to immediately become very popular with NFL scouts. So after turning in the fastest time of his class, he's in the spotlight ever since. On top of that, his shuttle and three-cone times also help solidify the fact
I need
he's
a
just
middle,
going fast.
free safety.
The team could definitely use an injection of speed, and this is a step in the right direction.
Look at this shit. All these teams off me shit. So I get another 1, but then a 4. No thanks. Let's see what we should do here. Down to a minute. This is the so-called top 100 list. Yep, I'm aware of the clock. Okay. It's gonna get the lineman. So we have it.
The Rams are now on the clock. The Raiders have just made Dorsey their newest player.
The foundation of any good team starts up front, and here's a guy who's a franchise's dream come true. GMs I talked to pointed to several of his games in college where he took on some of the nation's best defensive linemen, going toe-to-toe with them for 60 minutes of brutal trench combat and dominating them. He's going to be able to protect the franchise quarterback in addition to opening up holes for the run game. With size, speed, and strength, he should have a very successful NFL career.
So McClain off the board, Adam. What do you know?
While you wouldn't normally be surprised to see a quarterback winning the Heisman, it's his electric style of play on the field that makes him a little more intriguing versus previous Heisman-winning quarterbacks. He was one of the most exciting players to watch in all of college football, making plays with his arm and his feet. He's an escape artist, turning would-be sacks into dazzling touchdown throws. He's going to need to learn to operate more in the pocket in the NFL, but I'm excited to see what this Heisman winner will do for his new team.
Well, okay.
Adam, what can you tell us about that last pick?
NFL scouts were well aware of him throughout his college career, but it was an exceptional late-season performance that had him entering the conversation as the top-rated quarterback of this draft. In that performance, he showed he was capable of being a coach on the field, making the quick adjustments needed to take over
But he
a
went
game
second QB.
by out-routing receivers and calling audibles that lead to multiple touchdown passes. Based in part to that performance, his new team hopes that they'll be able to hand him the keys to the franchise and let him steer it to a Super Bowl.
The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Vikings are now on the clock. Vikings just made their pick. Adam, what can you tell us about him?
He's one of the few receivers in college that no matter what sort of coverage you threw at him, he always came away with the ball. A great example is one of his impressive touchdown catches that has been on highlight reels.
We're talking
ever
about the
since.
Vikings player who's a center.
And the defense knew who the quarterback was going to target.
Wow.
He was surrounded by 3 defenders when his quarterback put the ball in the air. And even though he was completely swamped, somehow he managed to pluck the ball right over the defenders' heads. He isn't the biggest receiver, but he has the ability to stretch and make the play, essentially making him a larger and taller target and a real threat in the red zone. I think this team got a possible difference maker at receiver.
I really don't want to trade away my pick, but we will see what we got because we need depth. I get a 1 next year and a 7. I get a 1 and a 2 next year. How's that? Wow. How do I have to turn that one down? Alright, let me see what's on the board. That 1 and 2 next year might be too good to pass up. I need dude though. I need him. Where's my next pick? 42. Shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna take a risk. My guy's still there.
How come nobody's at the podium? That's because both teams are right now working on a trade.
The Eagles are now on the clock.
The Eagles have just picked up Haynes. Adam, tell us more about him.
This is a player that many felt could be a solid role player in the NFL, but not a dominant force. That train of thought changed after one of the best defensive performances the college all-star game has ever seen. At times, it seemed as if he were everywhere on the field during the game, disrupting both the run and pass game for the opposition.
Both guys are
Several
still
scouts I
there.
spoke with pointed to that performance as evidence he could dominate at a high level, and sources have told me that more than one general manager felt he was the type of defender
Pick
who
56.
could build a franchise around. Now all that's left for him to prove is if the All-Star game was an aberration or a sign of things to come.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's that Browns offer? $57 and $93. I doubt my guy's gonna last that long. Interested in him. Interested in him. Okay. Fuck it.
Well, wait, looks like both war rooms are feverishly back on the phones.
Take the depth
I think
instead.
that means a trade is coming.
I need it.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
Moved up for a right tackle. Browns took a right tackle there, and then they take another lineman up here. Yeah, guard. Dang. I'm adding linemen to their team.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
The Chiefs have just made Fletcher their newest player.
He was dismissed from the team earlier this year after reportedly not showing up to several organized team activities. This immediately raised some red flags among scouting circles around the league.
My guys are
However,
still there. That's
I've been
crazy.
told that he came off as very sincere during the combine, telling teams that he was a team player and he won't make the same mistakes again. That sounds good on paper, but this team will find out very soon if he can back it
Oh,
up.
there went Buck. My corner I was looking at.
The Vikings are now on the
There
clock.
went the running back I was looking at.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
We got 3 of the next 4 picks. Wow.
I see both teams filling out cards. You know what that means? We've got a trade.
I only did that because I got the next 2 out of 3 picks. And added depth now again for next year.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
He's small though. Why is Sylvester Garrett still sitting here? Something wrong with this guy? Rodman Willie. Oh,
The Chargers are now on the clock.
we needed him.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
There we go. Getting the right thing together here. Sheesh. I'm really not sure where I want to go, as you can tell. I do need line depth, though, which I'm going to be getting shortly. I'm half tempted to go back-to-back tight ends here.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
Oops. Not quite what I wanted to do. Oh well. Hit the wrong button. I guess I got a quarterback.
The Browns are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock.
I took him. Why not? Yep, he said he was a reach. I figured as much. We needed a depth at tight end anyway. You know what? Let's see if there's a good offer on the table. Oh, I definitely will, Brandon. That is the plan. We're going to add picks for next year.
Well, if you're wondering what the delay is, I think we've got a trade coming here.
I was right here. I picked 70. Still a little high for a fullback.
The Browns are now on the
Where
clock.
am I at? Was it 80 something, I think? 88. That's my goal. Fullback in that area.
The Panthers are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock.
Neighbors.
The 49ers are now on the clock. The Texans are now on the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock.
Now on the clock. Willie Todman.
Adam, what can you tell us about the Raiders' newest player?
He's a very athletic defensive back, but if you watch his combine tape, you'll see why he's on defense and not a receiver. During the pass reaction drills at Indy, he had a hard time hauling in any of the passes thrown his way. Some passes he bobbled, some passes he missed by a fingertip.
No problem, Callum.
One pass he flat dropped. He may be able to make a play on the ball with his agility, but I don't think he has the playmaking ability some teams want in their defensive backs. It'll be interesting to see how soon he gets on the field for this team early in the season.
As long as he can knock a ball out the air, I'll be happy.
The Steelers are now on the clock. The Giants are now on the clock.
My man's still there.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
And as soon as I said it, there he went, 86 to the Ravens. Holy hell, look at that. 3 picks in a row and a pick there. Oh my God, I'm getting a fullback in that selection. See if I can get some picks for next season. Nobody offered nothing for next season. This is a 4th round pick, ain't it? Right? Let me double check this. Round 3, pick 24. Let's see, I get a round 2 out of that one. I get a round 2 out of that. Round 2 out of this. The hell with it.
Hold on now. This pick is trading teams.
I'm adding depth for next season. Especially when you have all these
Jets
picks coming
are
up.
now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock.
Alright, let's see. Six five 7-2. Alright. Boy, he an ugly motherfucker. I like it. 4'6", 7'4", 6'1". So he's strong as fuck. I like that. These guys I might not even need to jump on yet. Yo, there's my fullback I want right there. DJ Robinson. We don't need to take him right now, man. What's going on, Barrett? Wow, 1 o'clock today, brother. 1 o'clock today is the plan. Let's take a shot on a guy I didn't scout. Nah.
All right, let's go to Adam Schefter, who's got more on this pick.
He always flashed the potential to be a playmaking defensive back in college, but scouts never saw that ability during the offseason.
I might have, Bear. Who was your guys again? Give me the names. I'll make sure I have them.
It took a second before he turned and ran downfield.
I downloaded I don't know how many.
In this league, but he may not be the impact player people thought he would be immediately. We'll see if he can ever develop into that for this team.
Because I did get a couple to download, so. Just don't know if I got yours or not. I know I wrote down a bunch. I'm not trading with Denver. Get out of here. I think I got Amanda Reynolds for sure. I gotta check on the other ones. Because I definitely needed the ladies.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Needed the lineman depth, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm gonna reach for his ass.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
Ranked 18th in true talent. Got him 93 overall. Nice. Which two did you say were a tag team again?
Are now on the clock.
I know you said you had somebody that was a tag team. Oh, how many picks left? Jesus, nothing there. What's going on, Blade Charge? Do they have a tag team name?
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Hope all's well with you there, buddy. Looking for 2020 picks. That's what I want. Nothing.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Needed a third running back.
The Steelers are now on the clock.
Animals of Hell. Wow.
Now that the Cowboys have made their pick, let's go to Adam Schefter to hear more about him.
This kid is an explosive defensive talent. Sadly for fans of college football, his career came to an abrupt end after he suffered a grade 3 groin tear while attempting to make a tackle. After surgery, weeks of intensive, platelet-rich plasma therapy, and months of strength training of the affected area, he looked like his old self when he took the field for his pro day. Some scouts in attendance even felt as though he looked stronger and faster than before the injury. I'd expect him to get reps with the first-team defense come training camp, and don't be surprised to see him starting in week 1.
We also have Adam Wolf. TEW.
The Packers are now on the clock.
Madden lineman wherever I can.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Fuck it. I really should take a corner. I really should. But we'll wait. You know what? I'm gonna it's way down there. I'm taking a risk on that corner. Why not?
The Redskins are now on the clock.
Hey, Poopy.
Pick's been made. Let's go to Adam Schefter to hear more about the player.
Well, he hasn't got a...
Yeah, we're getting out of there. Jerk. I hear you, Bear. Like I said, the one thing I try to do is not let one person have one too many talents, because there's a lot of people that want to be a part of the league. So I just try my best to keep it fair, so to speak. Yeah, I want to see something here. Make him a halfback. I want to see just how good he is as a halfback. Goes to a 62. That shows me what his blocking is. I like it. Two rookies. I got to battle it out. Look at that. What do I have at right tackle? You're gonna have to go to right tackle, kid. Hopefully he's just as good on the right side. Huh? My line's not too bad. Still need linebacker help out the ass, man. Corner help's needed. Jesus.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Oh, I know how to improve my team. ...2021 pick. Holy hell. I'm looking at players. I don't know why. Just curious of what I get off the table. A trio of picks. All these linebackers. I'll actually get a serious offer for Mac, who I probably won't trade, but I gotta look at it to be honest here. Number ones. $31.14. Ouch. What do you mean, late charge?
You have grades for each position that range from browse available players to help improve your team.
I know that. Jesus. It's like yelling in my ear at me. Yeah. It's preseason. And they're only out there looking for their depth, brother. That's all it is. It ain't about wins and losses in the preseason. A team is only as good as its depth. The Eagles proved that last year. Prince Amukamura. Right. I mean, shit for depth. You're bugging yourself. What in the world's going on? Okay. What's he gonna cost me? Too much. Oh, eventually that happens. So, well, looks like I'm gonna be wrapping this season up, this off season here, and then I'll be coming back with the regular season later today, maybe. But so my off season's out the way. Go see if my children are ready to do what they need to do. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're talking about 2K19 WWE, we will see. I don't know. 99% of the time, WWE games are exactly the same as the previous year. They just update the roster. And considering I don't use the real rosters, I use custom created wrestlers. Well, there ain't much point to buy it now, is it? Other than the fact that there's people who go, "Oh, you got the old one. You're cheap. You're poor. Oh." Yeah, well, whatever. So, alright, y'all, I'm going to end this stream. And I'll be back at 1 o'clock Eastern with the GWA. Later.